Now, I did sit down before I showed you 2 more organs, but I'm sure I can do it sitting down too. So you have your liver, the size of 2 expanded hands, right here. It even wraps around your side. That's the tail of your liver. This is the head of your liver. It's huge. 600 primary jobs every moment of the day, every single day, 24/7 for your whole life. 600 primary jobs. It is the CEO of the body. It is the leader of the body. There's no way around that, you know? And it is a pitta, fire organ. Very large. And it sits a lot under the rib cage, and just a little bit of it is outside of it. It's protected by the rib cage, you know? But you can access it by kind of hooking your thumb up under, and I want you to know that the liver is muscle and it's spongy. So you really can excrete your liver. You really can run across your liver, and you can even get it sometimes like in a hot tub, or when you're in the steam room, or in a bath, or if you've just been really warm working in a garden. If you just keep kind of running across and under your rib cage, pretty soon it'll go and you'll be like, what, for real? And it does give some really nice relief too. We do it all the time in body work. We're always excreting livers. And people are like, what was that? And it's like, that was your liver excreting. They're like, you've got to be kidding me. And, it's like, and then they're like, gosh, it's like, oh, my muscles want to just relax now. Because it is such a big muscle, and then it has such a governing function for blood supply, which is also to the muscles and skin. And then the last one is over here on the other side, which is spleen. One extended hand, sits a little bit to the further back. The pancreas is like nestled right kind of up under it, right next to it here. So it's half the size of the liver. And a lot of people don't know what the spleen does. First off, it's dependent on the liver. It is dependent on the liver, which is why I talk about it in a digestive class, even though it's not a digestive organ. But where does it belong? People don't even sometimes know what the spleen even does, so we got to start talking about it. It's your immune organ, and it is dependent on the liver for all of its making of white blood cells, platelets, immunity, antibodies, everything that fights for you and forages through your immune system, the river of your body, also called the lymphatic system. So, everybody get that? And I like teaching it in this way because, you know, I feel like, wow, I just said like maybe, you know, 4 primary things about every one of those organs that helps you to just be like, you at least know the basics of what each one of those does for you, you know? And we'll go into a few more details that I think are going to be good. But that is your entire digestive tract. If I was going to give you one little segue, the spleen sends its immunity to the lymph river. The lymph drains to the blood, and it goes back to the liver to get recycled or dumped, depending on what your liver can do. It'll recycle everything it can possibly recycle, and everything else will either get dumped to fecal matter, solids, or it'll be a liquid, and you'll dump it through sweat or urine. So it goes through the excretory to get out. So it's this whole huge unit, from your gut to your emotions, your breathing to your emotions, to all the way through the digestive tract, to the spleen, out to your immune system, to your cardiovascular system, which is running through your whole entire body, and then ends up right back there at the liver to be recycled. So that's kind of our entire, if I was just going to give it to you in a simple form, that would be the simplest way I could really provide it. And I'm going to pass around these pictures. And there's a really cool page, the next page over. This is a beautiful breakdown of how does macronutrients become micronutrients, and like what is working in here. It's all color coded. It tells you what enzymes where do you need electrolytes? Why do you need electrolytes? How do we break down fats? Where? But I'm going to pass these around.